Hello and welcome again to Tommy's predictions. I'm going to do a prediction now on the Kildare Armagh match next weekend. But before I do that, I'm just going to give a little bit of a talk about the match last Sunday, Kildare against Dublin and Newbridge. And both teams were going for it, they had to win it because even though I went for a draw, all right, and a draw really wasn't. I even said that on the video I done last week. Wasn't much use to either team. One of them needed to win it. So Kildare won it anyway. They won by 3 points. Now it was a very, very close match and very tight match. Kildare were winning well, but in the second half, Dublin really came back, and even right up to the final whistle, Dublin were still coming forward all the time. There was 3 points in it, so like it could have ended up a draw easy, but it didn't anyway. Kildare won it, so Kildare got their 2 points. They had a draw from the first match against Kerry, so the 3 points. Now they possibly will need another 3 points to stay up. Five might keep them up, and depends on other results. But more than likely, they're going to need a draw and a win to stay up in this league. So there's no easy matches in it. So the next match now that's coming up is next weekend, and it's against Armagh, and it's up in Armagh. Kildare is away from home. Armagh have 5 points. Very tough team. Kieran McGeeney is their manager. He managed Kildare couple of years ago. He came in 2008 and he was here, not exactly sure the length of time. He was here for 5, 6 years anyway. Now, most of the players, I think, that Kieran McGeeney would have managed, I think they're nearly retired now. Not sure if Feely would have played on the team that he ran, But he'd know everything about Kildare football, because he was here all that time. And, while he didn't win a Leinster with Kildare, they won Division 2 in the league in 2012. And they got to an All Ireland semi final in 2010, and they were a bit unlucky. There was a disputed goal in that match. They were a bit unlucky in that match, and if they'd won it, they would have got to the All Ireland against Cork. So he didn't do bad with them. He done great work with them. But anyway, I'm going to do a prediction on this match. Now, Feely came on against Dublin, and he didn't. He seemed to be okay. He didn't seem to have any effects from his injury that he got, so he seems to be back now. But I think they probably won't start Feely than have him for to come in. I think it's better. I think the way they're playing Feely is good because they didn't start him against Kerry, and when they were in trouble in the second half, they brought Feely on, and he did make a big difference. And even last Sunday when he came on, he caught one great ball at midfield, and Fenton and all was there, went up with him, and he won the ball. So he does have good games against Dublin. Like he played Dublin there a few years ago in the championship, and he played well against them as well. But anyway, I'm going to go for this is me fifth draw now. I'm going to forecasting for Kildare. I'm after forecasting all draws, and so far I've got one right, Kerry. Now they were a bit unlucky against Tyrone. I think they should have got a draw. It was only a point in, and they had it free and they missed it. So they were a bit unlucky. They could have got a draw there as well. So I'm going for a draw anyway, and that's it. Bye. Thank you.